Let me tell you a little story. There was once a boy named Kofi, born into a family where silence was survival. His grandmother never spoke of her own pain. His father believed tears were a sign of weakness. And his mother, as strong as she was, often reminded him that we don't talk about such things in this house. But Kofi grew up confused. He didn't know why he always felt unworthy of love, why loud voices made him flinch, or why he kept sabotaging every opportunity that came his way. You see, Kofi was living out a script written long before he was born, one shaped by unspoken rules, inherited fears, and generational silence. That is cultural trauma. Welcome back to JAG TV. I'm Joan, and this is your weekly Wednesday moment of reflection, healing, and truth. Today we're unpacking something deeply rooted but rarely spoken about. Cultural trauma. It's more than personal pain. It's collective, inherited, and often invisible. Passed down through generations, cultural trauma affects how we love, how we parent, how we see ourselves, and even how we survive. What is cultural trauma? Cultural trauma happens when a group of people is subjected to long-term oppression, violence, or emotional neglect, and that pain becomes embedded in the group's identity. Think colonization, think slavery, think war, think forced migration, think poverty, racism, and even religious guilt. It shows up in our communities through emotional suppression. We don't cry, we cope. High-functioning survival. You must work twice as hard to be seen. Silencing abuse. Keep the family's name clean. Inherited shame. You're not enough. Be more like. This trauma doesn't just live in history books. It lives in our nervous systems, in our relationships, in our parenting styles, and in our inability to rest or feel safe. The mental and emotional impact cultural trauma creates: chronic anxiety and hypervigilance, depression masked by overachieving, emotional deprivation where we never felt truly seen or safe, developmental delays, emotionally and mentally, imposter syndrome, fear of success, and even fear of freedom. Many of us are raising children while still trying to reparent ourselves, but here's the truth that changed my life. Your childhood wasn't your responsibility, but your adulthood is. You didn't choose the environment you were raised in. You didn't choose the silence, the abuse, the generational fear. But healing? That's your responsibility now. And healing doesn't always look like therapy 5 times a week. It can look like setting boundaries, speaking your truth out loud, reading books your parents never read, learning to rest without guilt, choosing softness in a world that told you to harden, solutions and strategies to break the cycle. Let's talk about what healing from cultural trauma can look like, practically. 1. Awareness is the first step. Acknowledge where your pain didn't start with you. Name the patterns, journal, speak, let it rise. 2. Interrupt generational scripts. Just because we've always done it this way doesn't mean it's right. You have permission to do things differently. 3. Seek help that understands your context. Find therapists, coaches, or community spaces that get your background. You need to feel understood, not just analysed. 4. Somatic healing. Trauma lives in the body. Practice breathwork, grounding, cold water therapy, or safe movement to rewire the nervous system. 5. Community healing. Reconnect with culture before the trauma. Ask elders for stories. Celebrate the parts of your heritage that are beautiful. So, if you or someone you love is in crisis, you don't have to face it alone. If anything I've said today hits home, I want you to know this. You're not crazy. You're not too emotional. You're not alone. You're just waking up. And that's powerful. Check the description for resources and support lines if you're navigating trauma or emotional overload. You're never without options. And listen, if no one's told you this week, I see you, I hear you, you matter, and your voice is valid. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this episode with someone who needs to break free too. And come back next Wednesday, We go deeper every single time, because at Jag TV, silence doesn't live here. Final words. I know the weight of pain that doesn't belong to you, but still lives inside you. You don't have to carry it, and you don't have to pass it on. You are the one chosen to break the chain, and you absolutely can, because healing is your birthright, not a luxury. You deserve peace, you deserve freedom, and I'm so proud of you for even watching this today. Join me every Wednesday for a new story, a new reflection, and a new step on your healing journey. This is Jag TV, and together, we heal out loud. Until next time, be kind to your heart. It's been through more than you know.